Hello everyone, it's Grumpy Gamer. Welcome back to another episode of Tekkit. I have a lot of stuff to show you and talk about on this episode, so let's go ahead and get started. First of all, I doubled the size of the pumpkin farm. Now I misspoke on the first episode. I said there was 120 block breakers. There is not. There was actually 160. There's 8 rows of block breakers and there's 20 in each row. 20 times 8 is 160. But anyway, I added a second floor. It doubled the capacity, so now there's 320 block breakers. I left the windows off intentionally. I just thought it looks cooler. I never have liked the windows in Minecraft. I hate not having windows too, but it was like the lesser two evils. That's just ugly. I've always hated Minecraft windows. It looks like somebody just took some shoe polish and just went to town on the window. But the only ways I can figure they did that in Minecraft, I don't know why. It seems like they'd have something with like a transparent with maybe a little bit of opaque to it so that you can tell there's glass there, but it doesn't block the view. But anyway, that's that. I just wanted to show you that I've built the double size pumpkin farm. Oh, there's one other thing to talk about while I'm here. I am going to want to build a solar power plant. I think I'm going to add it to this floor, and the reason I want to add it to this floor is because there's a world anchor here, and I don't want to build one out somewhere else where I have to add another world anchor. So that's going to keep the amount of world anchors I have down to a minimum. So this thing may end up being pretty tall. It may end up being like a skyscraper with nothing but factories in it. Only time will tell. But right now I want to build a solar plant there too. So next thing to show you is the let me show you this first. First of all, I'm erased all the, or knocked down all the farms. I just want to recover that real estate. I don't know what I'm going to do there yet. May do nothing, or may just build it like a garden, make it look pretty. I like building that kind of stuff too. Gardens is one of the favorite things I love doing. Like I've showed you this garden over here. I just love making gardens. In real life, I don't like it so much. It's a lot of manual labor. It's digging holes, and you got a shovel and digging rocks out of the ground and chopping down weeds and working out in 100-degree heat. But I enjoy designing them. So I love this thing. This would be a cool place just to sit. I wish I had something like this in real life on my bedroom, where you just stand on like a balcony top deal and look at a garden like that. But anyway, next thing to show you is I redid the roof at the workshop. Let me show you what it looks like from the top first. There it is right there. I really love the look of it. Now you can see I don't have any torches up here, but I have light blocks in there. They're called white lamps, I believe. They're part of the Red Power 2 mod, I believe. But I think some of the lights bleeding through and lighting all this up, so I don't think I have to add any more. Right here you notice I don't have any lights. It's because those are half slabs. Anywhere you don't see lights, basically because it's a half slab. Let me show you what it looks like from the inside. Here we go. Now, blue is one of my favorite colors in Minecraft. A lot of them are ugly. Like green is actually my favorite color in real life, but in Minecraft, not so much. Blue is my favorite color in Minecraft. I also like the look of the birchwood logs and the birchwood planks, and you can see all that right there. Now these are just white lamps right there. Now you see the black grid on top of it. All that is wool, black wool chopped into cover strips, and then you place them in over all the light blocks. Kind of gives it that look right there. And it's kind of hard to see it, but I also did that on the sides a little bit with the birch wood, have a little bit of light bleed through. But I don't know, I really love the look of this. It doesn't add any more square footage to the house, but it makes it feel more open. And so here's the next thing to show you. This is called the personal safe. If you play on a multiplayer server and you're worried about protecting your valuables, you can build the personal safe. And basically the way it works is you're the only one that can open up the chest. And so there you can see you put your high value stuff in here. I also put the hard to get stuff in here, like not super hard, but like glowstone. If I run out of glowstone, I don't want to have to go to the nether just to get more glowstone. So what I do is I keep one piece in here, as a backup, so in case I accidentally ever use all my stuff up, I've got a blueprint to EMC some more. Same thing with resin, cocoa beans, and melon seeds. And so you can see I got the high value stuff in here too, like the diamonds and the high voltage solar array. Speaking of high voltage solar arrays, we'll get to that in a minute, but I need a lot more of them. What I'm going to show you over here is the mass fabricator. Finally got the mass fabricator going. That's it, this block right here. So I expanded the room like I told you I was going to do the last episode. But this thing uses a massive amount of electricity, and it also uses all the scrap I can give it. So I mean, actually, if I had the resources coming in, I could probably get away with building like 8 scrap making machines just to feed this thing. It's ridiculous. You'll hear it beep every now and then. That's what the sound it makes when a piece of scrap goes in there. Now let me show you. You see it counts up. When it gets 100%, it'll make a piece of UU matter, and that's this over here. It's in this chest. It's not used for too much. Actually, you can use it to make all kinds of things, but it's just like a thing where you never need to. Like you can use it to make dirt or wood. It's like, I don't know why anybody ever want to do that, but anyway. I use it to make a quantum suit helmet. That's the only thing out of the quantum armor I liked. Lets me breathe underwater. One thing that is pretty cool in Minecraft, because a couple things I like to do. I like to go to the bottom of the ocean sometimes to build pillars to the surface and this and that. But you know, in vanilla Minecraft, you go to the bottom, build a couple pillars or whatever, you'll start taking damage before you can get back to the surface. Well, the quantum helmets, you can breathe underwater as long as the thing's got some charge left in it. It holds charge for a very long time. That thing holds like 1,000,000 EU, so it stays charged a very long time. Honestly, the way I thought it'd be cool, I don't like the sci-fi stuff as much. I use it as kind of the last resort, but if they just had like a breathing mask and an air tank and made actual scuba gear, I think that would be cooler. I think with the way they could do is this could be an air, like your air tanks, and that's just my battery pack, but it could be air tanks. And when they drain, you throw them in the compressor to charge them back up. That'd be pretty cool to me. And that's how I thought it'd be cool to do. But anyway, we don't have the quantum armor. Next best thing. Now, let me go ahead and explain a little bit how the recyclers work. I already explained it before, so I won't go into too much detail. But I'm going to give you a couple tips here. One, do not use too many timers. It's kind of a last resort. Like, if you noticed before in the last video, I had 2 timers, one feeding this transposer and one feeding this one. That was kind of redundant. Don't use more timers than you have to, because what happens is every tick, which is 50 milliseconds, the code for the timer has to run, and the server has to figure out what to do with the timer every 50 milliseconds. Like, is it time to fire off a redstone pulse or not? So every 50 milliseconds it checks. That's the way timers work. They actually count, and when they get to a certain number, they put out a pulse. So instead of having 5 of those and 5 times as much code, all I'll do is use redstone wire, and the redstone wire is actually feeding 5 transposers. But anyway, this is a distribution pipe. It makes sure that half the stuff goes this way and half the stuff goes this way. It goes just a regular junction of that too, but it's like a coin flip. So 3 might go this way, 1 might go this way, then 4 this way, then 9 this way. Just like a flip of a coin. It's totally random. This isn't want to go this way and then want to go this way, then want to go this way, etc., etc. But I will briefly go over this again. The scrap, the crap blocks like the dirt, the sand, cobblestone go in this chest. Transposer sucks it out. It goes into the recycler. Recycler converts it into scrap. Transposer sucks it out, and it goes into here. And what it does, it just speeds it up a little bit. You'll see this thing jump every now and then. When you hear that beep, this will jump, and so it's just boosting the mass fabricator up some. So next thing I want to show you is the power plant for everything, because I've done significant upgrades to it. Messing with the power is actually my favorite thing in Tekkit. I like it better than building machines and everything. I love messing with the power. But anyway, I got 8 MFSUs now and 4 high voltage solar arrays. And basically what it works is these 4 MFSUs right here in the line, they feed all the machinery in the house. They feed everything except for the mass fabricator. the mass fabricator is the hog. This 1 HP solar array is enough for everything in the house, and these 2 right here feed the mass fabricator, and the mass fabricator still wants more. But let me explain a little bit more about how this electricity works. An MFSU can only put out a maximum of 512 EU per tick. If you want more electricity than that, you have to line them up like this in parallel. So each one of these puts out 512. It gives me a grand total of 2048 EU per tick. And so over here I'm getting 2048 EU per tick. Over here I'm getting 1024. Now this wire right here that I'm pointing at, that leads directly down to the mass fabricator. But if you notice, there's actually only 2 MFSUs connected directly to that line, so that limits it to 1024 EU per tick. What the extra mass fabricators do is they make sure the first one stays charged, because what happens if you don't put the extra 2 in the back, at night time the MFSU will completely drain and then your mass fabricator will shut down. So these 2 right here just make sure that it keeps going 24/7. And so lastly, what I want to show you is we've had a couple people. One guy's joined the server, another guy's about to. He's already been whitelisted, he just hadn't had time to play yet. But the first guy, both these guys I invited, they both do LPs on YouTube, so if you like Tekkit videos, you'll have a lot more videos to watch. But the first guy is AaronPlaysTechnic, and we're going over to his house right now. What he did is he just made like a little newbie starter house. Once he gets a little resources, he says he's going to move on. I think he actually has been moving on. Creeper got in his house and blew up some stuff. He figured that instead of fixing all, it'd be a good opportunity to just move his house. But this is AaronPlaysTechnic. This is his house right here. He's got his quarry over here. And I'm not going to show you too much. I know he's got a cactus farm and he's got shafts going everywhere, but if you really want to see his house, I highly recommend checking out his videos. He's only got 2 subscribers last I checked, and I'm one of them. I like his videos. He's thinking, oh, 2 subscribers, that's not very good. It's because he's starting off and because he's just unknown, but he'll get a lot more views than subscribers. It's not like I got a whole lot to begin with either. I got like 400 some subscribers. It's like, man, it sounds like a lot, but not really. I mean, there's people out there doing Minecraft videos who have 2 or 3 or 50, 100, 200, 300,000 subscribers. But anyway, that's AaronPlaysTechnic. I'm going to put a link in the description to his channel. He's already got 2 or 3 videos up for this server. It's pretty cool. I like watching his videos. I like watching people start a new world from scratch. And so what he does, he cuts out the boring parts. You won't see him branch mining or anything like that, but what you'll see him do is, he'll do a lot of work off camera, like just to get the resources. Then when he's actually in the game, he'll place the machines and try to explain how it works and wire it up and that kind of thing. And that's the coolest part about Technic. I don't think he even shows you too much how to make stuff. I'm the same way. There's not really a point to it. There's a recipe book. If I want to know how to make a macerator, I just type macerator into the recipe book. And what he's going to do is show you how to use the machines. But since he started a new world, if you're not familiar with Tekkit too much, his videos will be really good to watch from the start, because he starts from scratch, and you'll see like how to make the basic machines. The other guy joined the server is named Malkuth74. He's already been whitelisted. He just hadn't got online yet. He doesn't have a whole lot of time during the week to play. He said he'll play like a little bit every now and then in the middle of the night, but he'll be putting videos up on here too. Now I know he's pretty new to Tekkit, so that's another thing I like about Minecraft. I don't automatically always want to see the guy who knows everything there is to know about Minecraft. Like for vanilla, it'd be E12. He's the best redstoner I've ever seen. But sometimes it's fun to watch somebody new and then just watch them figure stuff out as they go along, and that'd be kind of like what Malkuth's going to be. I plan on watching his videos when he starts putting them up here. But anyway, it's Grumpy Gamer. We will see you next time. Don't forget to check out AaronPlaysTechnic. I'll put a link to it in the description, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, that kind of thing. It really helps my channel out.